Hello my friend, welcome to a snow camping adventure at Mount Bachelor, Oregon.
Continuing my winter adventures, this time at a ski resort that's actually a volcano. Say goodbye to the truck for a while, you'll see why at the end. Let's get into it. As the new year starts, I'm excited to continue to explore what beauty this world has to offer. It's the little side quests we find along the way that make things more magical. By searching for more adventure, you discover what you may never have known existed. I found this beautiful waterfall in the search of a hot spring I was not successful finding, so into the storm I go, in search of more snow. Mount Bachelor. Standing at 9,068 feet, it's considered a dormant stratovolcano on top of a shield volcano in the Cascade Mountain Range of Oregon. The last erupted 8,000 to 10,000 years ago. And isn't she beautiful?
I really like this ski resort because you can camp right in the parking lot at the base of the lift. That means it's a whole lot easier to be first on the mountain on a powder day. You won't get stuck in traffic or an accident rushing to get here in the morning. You can even have a cup of coffee in your camper, hobble right on over to the lift, and jump in line before they open. Maybe sometime you want to try camping at a ski resort too, so let's go.
At over 240 inches of snow, Mount Bachelor has gotten some of the most snow in the country this season. With 4,300 acres of lift-accessible terrain, it's the 7th largest ski resort in the world. They claim one runs 4 miles long.
Pretty out. Best day of the season. Look at all that fresh snow. Check it out. I'm up here in the clouds. 360 degrees of skiing on this mountain. The runs are incredibly long. My calves and quads are on fire. See that? We're in some deep snow. It's also a Monday morning, so I got the runs almost to myself. It's so good out. So beautiful. Look at that view. Absolutely insane. The storm's finally rolling out. The clouds are clearing. I think it's going to be a bluebird day. No snow, no wind. Bluebird coming through. A+ all around. One thing I really like about this mountain is it's not one huge bowl, so it doesn't all get skied out right away. There's lots of tree skiing that's pretty wide open, which is my favorite place to get some powder stashes. I used to be really nervous about tree skiing, but with practice it gets more and more fun. You always have to be extremely careful about tree wells and watching all directions, peripheral vision, but it's totally worth it when you finally feel more comfortable in this winter wonderland. We got the paid parking in the front, and then the non-powered camping and the powered camping. It's about $50 for non-powered and $70 for powered. The sea of sprinters, RVs, and truck campers. There's actually the stereotypical dude on the roof back there somewhere. You can't usually camp at many ski resorts. This is an exception, so big plus to Mount Bachelor for allowing camping right in the parking lot. That right there, my friend, is the top of a volcano, and those are individuals hiking to the top. Okay, maybe that's not the top of a volcano. I think this is like a slender cone. Cinder cone. Please help me. Geography. Geology. That's some dedication right there. Hiking to the top.
I think I've properly embarrassed myself enough. It's time to go.
Bluebird day out on the mountain. A beautiful day out.
I had to sneak in one last day out on another mountain before the snow forecast began to look very bleak.
welcome inside and happy 2025. I had to check today because I haven't looked in a minute. The earliest video I posted here on YouTube was August 2019. This year will make it 6 years here on this YouTube channel. This year, I've decided there will be some changes. Recently, I've been notified that I have to bring my truck camper back down to the factory. They are doing away with the external automatic roof lift system I have on my camper. This is a bummer for me because that was a main reason I went with this new camper. I was so excited about it. I didn't want to have to unlatch 6 exterior clips and lift manually and then reclip every time I wanted to raise and lower the roof on this camper. But let me be clear that if you're only camping here and there or on weekends, or if you're just someone that likes to drive to a camp spot and spend extended periods of time there, then it's probably not an issue for you. I used that setup for a few years and it was fine. It just got to be annoying for daily use. So it was really important to me for my next build to have some type of fully automatic roof lift. I move around a lot. Sometimes I'm in 3 different locations in one day, which means it's up to 3 times I have to unclip, lift, lower, reclip 6 clips. It's a lot of lifting and lowering and clipping. See, this person probably doesn't like to lift and lower their roof either. There will still be an interior assisted lift system here. It's like right in the center of the camper for the roof, but it's not automated and it still will require 6 exterior clips. I'm not sure how long they're going to have the truck and the camper for, as they have to replace the roof, put in the interior lift system, and replace the exterior siding. So, in the meantime, I figured it was the perfect time to try something new, something I've never tried before in this channel, and I'm very hesitant to see how it does in the snow. But I guess this way you'll get to see the disaster unfold. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to stick around for the next video for the big reveal. Don't worry, this truck and camper will still be here on the channel. It's not going away. I'm excited to do some more advanced off-roading to remote campsites with this rig, but I'm just going to wait until all the kinks are worked out to do so. I also want to work on some new goals for 2025. I'd like to continue to learn more this year about high-performance car and truck builds. I want to use them, test them, feature them. My grandfather worked for Ford for a very long time. He must have instilled something in me because you've seen a lot of rigs on this channel. It's just going to continue to be that way. You got to reach for the stars if you want to at least land in the clouds. I love going out in nature, but I also love cars and trucks just as much. I'm also shooting for a minimum of 2 builds this year. I'm already working on 1. There could possibly be a 3rd if I decide to do a lowrider with hydraulics. We'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna scratch that in on the calendar. Well, it'll be a wild card. I'd also like to do more international travel because I've been saving up an insane amount of travel points over the last few years. Traveling across the world for free on credit card points would be wild. Of course, I'll still be taking you along on the normal adventures, so make sure you stay tuned. Now that you've heard some of my goals for 2025, I'd love to hear some of your goals. If you want to share, I'd love to read any of them. I hope that you'll continue on these journeys with me. I always just wanted to inspire you to get outside, explore, adventure, find a creek, river, lake, hot spring, some pizza made in a snowstorm. I just want you to smile and feel inspired. So thank you for being here and for putting up with my cooking, which, speaking of, I've been slacking on. So let's make this heart-shaped waffle because it's made with love. Let's get started. I need some strawberries and some blueberries. I'm gonna add all of these to a bowl. I'm just gonna mash them. Mashy, mashy. Okay. 1 cup of protein pancake mix, 3/4 cup water, tablespoon of oil. To mix this up. Time for the waffle press. Supposed to grease it up. Oh, buddy. Nice and greasy. 1/3 cup of your mix. Smells like cinnamon, vanilla, and heaven. Okay. So pretty. Look at my heart. It's my heart. Okay, you want to fill the whole iron so that you can't really see anything. I didn't use enough. And my second heart. Strawberries, some blueberries. Some whipped cream. You think I have enough whipped cream? Looks delicious. Oh, yeah. Let's try a bite. They're protein style. So good. No need for syrup when you got some protein pancakes Hannah style. I'm gonna finish the rest of my pancakes and sign off for the night. Thanks so much for joining me, and make sure you stay tuned for the next video where I reveal the big surprise.